Oh, I'm blurry again. Oh my gosh, every single time I go blurry. Sort the blur out. Okay, yes, I'm all red-faced. Yes, blur has gone. Hello! Yes, ice pole again. I haven't plugged the microphone in, so I don't know whether it's that one or the camera that's picking me up right now. I just hope that you can hear me. If you can't, well, we're going to have one of those days again where you're reading what I'm saying and just hoping that I'm saying whatever you're thinking I'm saying. Anywho, welcome into Friday Live. Hello. I'm really out of energy today, so I might be a little bit right now, but I don't know how long it's going to last. So I apologise now. I've had very little sleep and I've had a doozy of a day, so I apologise. I do have a couple of announcements regarding Secret Santa, card exchange, advent calendars, and I'm sure there's something else, but it's gone clear out of me noggin. Yeah, well, we'll get to it soon. But also, we have... I'm going to have to turn the monitor, aren't I? Because I'm not going to share the screen, because then YouTube's going to kick me out, because that's what it does. But we have a blank spinny wheelie thingy. Why do we have a blank spinny wheelie thingy? Because it's August. It's the first Friday in August, which means blank wheel, ready to be filled up, to be spun at the end of the month. Anywho, let's see who we've got in. And I've got to try and pretend to take, try and remember to take my tablets as I'm drinking my cup of tea, because I've been forgetting them the past few days, and that's why I'm pretty much now. Anywho, scrolling up to the top, we have Miss Zahra. Welcome in, Zahra. Zahra Tabassum. Welcome in. Good evening. She says, hello, Ladybird, and everyone coming in with a blue heart. Marie Chavez. She says, hi, Lisa and everyone. Peace. Purple heart. Watching and listening while I crochet. And she's in and she's talking and we can see her. Amazing. We can see. Purp, good evening. Knitting Purple. She says, good evening, Ladybird and beautiful Beany. I have no idea where Beany is. No clue. I went out earlier, came home, she was asleep on the bed. I made myself a drink. The next thing she was slurping her drink and then she went. Haven't seen her since. Don't know where she is. I mean, I'm sure she'll be in at some point because, you know, I'll get the evil stares of, I want my food. I want my food. But, you know, she's not here at the moment. And scrolling down. Oh, Marie got kicked out again. I didn't kick you. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Marie, oh, again. Okay, no chatting for me. Yeah, you can chat. We'll just see what happens. Miss Nancy, Frenchie's Fibre Files. Welcome in, Frenchie. She says, hey! With 3 of them. Welcome in, Nancy. Scrolling down. Yeah, people are loving the squares. People are really annoyed at your squares, Frenchie. They're really annoyed. Miss Fairy. Hello, Fairy. Hello. She says, hi, how is everyone today? I'm knackered. That sums me up. That's all you need. You don't need any other words from me. Just knackered. And hot. Very, very hot. But you can see that in my face because I'm red. Scrolling down. You can hear me. Good. Oh, it's honestly, Zahra, right now, it just needs a really, really good wash. And a good... and then it might look half okay. It's just bung it up and it will do. Scrolling down, and I forgot my earrings, and I forgot to dress up. No, I didn't forget to dress up. I just couldn't be bothered to dress up. So yeah, it's a slum day today. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Good evening, Sharon. Miss Sharon Sutcliffe. She says hello, Lisa, Beany, and all in the chat with a mwah and a kiss kiss. So like a physical kiss and a kiss kiss, I think, or something along those lines. Welcome in, Amarina. Amarina's Crochet and Tell. She says hello. Oh, it's too much energy. I can't keep up with this energy. I just can't. Welcome in, Miss Amarina. The question. I need the prayers before the question. But okay. Question of the live is, what is something you've always wanted to learn that isn't yarn related? Make sure that when you answer at the start of your message, just put a QotL so I know that you're answering the question and I don't get all confoozled, please. I think for me, drawing and dancing. That's it. Drawing and dancing. Both parents are arty. They don't practice it, but they're both arty. If you turned around to my mother and said, draw a realistic horse, she would. Turn to my father and say, draw a comical eagle preying on a pigeon, he would. Me, draw a stick man. No, not going to happen. And dancing, just because when you're a dancer, yeah, used to dance, wrong type that I wanted to learn, but now I have no coordination to even walk, let alone do any dancing. Non-existent. Paula, welcome in, Paula Mulford. She says hello to everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, because I've just jumped. There we go. There's the prayers. Okay. So hopefully at the top of the chat right now, you should have all the people that currently are on the prayers and thoughts list. If you're religious, please, 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 please spare a prayer for one or two people up on the list. If you're not religious like me, that's okay too, but spare a thought. Neither cost very much, bar 1 or 2 minutes of your time. And let's face it, how long does it take you to vacuum a living room? How long does it take you to get dressed for bed? How long does it take you to prepare the kids' lunch boxes? While you're doing it, if you could, please. There's Miss Amanda. Welcome in, Amanda. Good evening. That's Miss Scraptastic Crocheter. Welcome in, welcome in. And there's Joe, just being a gherkin on the sidelines and chucking a gift out there to Rudy? No, not to Rudy. Nobody. Who got it? Oh, there it is. Angela. Angela! I've been waiting for this one. Okay. I'll have to wait to see when Angela comes into the chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. Oh, hello, Beany. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. Welcome home. They're all saying hello to you, and I couldn't say hello because you weren't here. You okay? I'm getting a very funny look. Very funny look. It's not, it's an ice pole. Not very nice? Is it not very nice? No? No. No. That's where she's staying, apparently. Anywho, thank you, Mr. Joe. You don't want it. See? Okay. That's that finished. I'm not getting another one because I've only got 2 left and I want one for tomorrow and one for Sunday. And then I'm good. Right, scroll it down. Zahra says her answer to the question for life is, I always want to learn to ride a bike. I'm scared of falling. You've never learned to ride a bike? Zahra! Wow. That really, really, really surprises me. I mean, let's be fair. I wouldn't want to be in a car in India, let alone be on a bicycle. But still. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. I like it. And Marina says her answer to the question of life, I always wanted to learn more Spanish as a second language. I know some, but not enough. Do they still do those things where you can learn a language while you sleep? Maybe that might be an idea. I did used to use Duolingo, which is very, very good, I've got to say. It's pretty... It's pretty funky. And it makes it a little bit fun and it keeps it simple. But it completely lost me at one point because I was refreshing my German. And one of the phrases it came out with was, that banana is not a bear. Right. And then the next time it came round, it was something like, that bear is not a banana. I can't see me using either of those 2 sentences at any point to any German. But okay, thank you very much. But apart from that, apart from those, you know, it was a good app and it's free, which bonus. And scrolling down, oh, he's gifted another one. He's done another one. Mr. Joe, you've got a wedding. Stop it. I mean, thank you, but stop it. Miss Yolanda has got a gifted membership. Miss Sharon says her answer to the question of the live is, I have always wanted to learn to use the sewing machine. But would that be yarn related? I mean, it's fibre related because it's you know, cotton or polyester. But is that yarn related? I've got to admit that, again, give my mother a sewing machine and she can do the basics. If I'd given it to Oma, you know, she'd been able to do practically everything. And I learnt on a hand winding Singer. And now I've got... Is mine a Singer? I've got an electronic something and I can barely do a standard running stitch. Useless. Useless. Sums up my life. Useless. Now back to work, says Mr. Joe. Mr. Gherkin. Miss Doris is back. Welcome in, Miss Doris. Miss Dorisartman, have you opened your happy mails yet? Dear me, woman, we're like waiting a month later. She says good morning from Oregon with a hug and a purple heart. Welcome in, Miss Doris. Scrolling down. Sharon says, don't forget your thummies, everybody. Kiss, kiss. You know, if you fancy doing a little thumbie, you know, I wouldn't say no. Be very grateful, whether it's that one or that one. I don't really care. But I'd appreciate either one. Marco, welcome in. Marco says, hello, Ladybird. Welcome in, Marco. Welcome in. Excuse me. New name, I believe. Marco also says hi to all. So please all say hello to Marco, because, you know, when people are saying hello to all, they mean to you. And you. And that one at the back is still picking their nose, so we won't really count them at this precise moment. Scrolling down. Doris says, you're allowed. I am. I don't know what I'm allowed because the chat jumped, so you've got to bear with me a minute while I find out what it was again. You're allowed a slum day every now and then, she says. I'm exhausted too. We flew home Tuesday and it was brutal. The flight home was brutal, or by the time you got home, it was just brutal. I mean, at least you're home. You're back in your environment. You're back around your surroundings, your comfort. It's a big bonus. And Marina says, I'll be listening and putting away the laundry. Could you put mine away as well, please? I have got so flipping much of it and I don't know where to put it. I've got no space. I've got no drawer space. I've got no wardrobe space. I've got no space. Thing is, when you're fat, this is the bad thing. When you're fat, you take up more material. So it takes up far less items, take up far more room. And okay, so I've only got like, I don't know, 8 t-shirts. They fill the drawer. 2 pairs of knickers, fill the drawer. 1 bra, fills the drawer. It's not much fun. It's just not. Scrolling down, Fairy says, her answer to the question of the live is wood burning would be fun to learn. See, that's another thing my mother did. You know, if she wanted to turn her hand to it, she did. She did have an iron, and I've known in the past a couple of times where she's done like, there's been a cut piece of wood, and she's done a little design and a name on it and given it to somebody as a birthday present. I hate her. Yes, if you're watching, yes, I do hate you. Okay, yeah. But yeah, again, being artsy and having the talent. Yeah. Nice one. Zahra says hello to anyone I missed. So please, if she missed you, please say hello to Zahra. Karen will be along shortly. She's just finishing a little job off. Lucy's crochet and spot. Lucy's crochet spot. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. Lucy says, hello all, Ladybird and Beany, who has now cleared off again. I'll have to say hello again when she comes back in again, but she's not in again yet because she's gone out again. But welcome in, Lucy. Doris says hello to Beany. I guess that's when Beany was up here. Snaily, welcome in, Miss Snaily. Good evening. Crafty SnailMum says, hello, Lisa, Beany, and everyone in the chat, with a wave, and one to Beany as well, who's not here. So, as she said hello to everybody, please say hello to Crafty SnailMum. Please. Marco says, hi, Lucy and Beany. See, she wasn't here very long. She just wanted... John Treatsies! No, she's well gone. Because she didn't hear that. She's out of here. Scrolling down. Oh dear, Zahra's dropped a joke. Ben and Jerry's really need to improve their operation. The only way to get there is down a rocky road. Anywho, let's get rid of that. and we'll see who this is. We have a Miss Lucy. So I'm going to turn the camera slightly just so you, I know you can't see the name, but you're going to have to trust me with it. So Miss Lucy is going on the wheel. She is our first person on August's wheel. Lucy. And again. But she's a member, so she gets double the entries. As we all know, you only need one entry to win. It's been proven a few times. We have some colours on the wheel. Ta-da! I'm going to save it before I delete it by accident because it's a thing that happens every now and again. There we go. Da-da-da-da! Thank you very much, Miss Lucy. I have it. And that will be going on to the new goal total in Nightbot, which will be coming up every now and again. The new goal. And I've already got the one after that as well. Oh! Members have helped me upgrade something regarding business. It's not a big upgrade yet, but it will be because this is happening after this current goal. But I am upgrading my businesses. I am sick to death of using sellotape and having plastic cack everywhere. So I have bought a few, they're not here yet, but they're part of this. I have bought some paper tape, like gum tape. And today I bought, and I haven't opened it yet, so okay. This is because of the members. This is with thanks to the members. Miss Beany, Marco said hello to you. Doris says hello to you. Sharon says hello to you. Lucy says hello to you. She's licking the scratching pad again. At least she's in. So for gum tape, you need a dispenser. And so I have one. So here on this side, there's a little water reservoir. Gummed paper goes there, blub, 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 gets loads of water on it, rip it off, ta-da! Better than plastic. It's only a cheapie. These are expensive. I can't get over how expensive they are. These are, this is only a cheapie and it hasn't got the best reviews in the world. But I was desperate, and as the real one is approximately 300 quid, it will do for the moment, I think. Yes, yes. So to the members, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Why am I getting that look? Would you like, because I'm sure I've got one in here. I left one deliberately. Hang on, I've got to get it. This is... Where is it? Have you eaten it already? No, it's there. No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yes, some kiss. Thank you. Ooh, we're pairing. See, if I had the mics on right now, you'd be able to. You can't eat my fingers. You can't eat my fingers. Little bugger. Little bugger. Little bugger. She screeched me. with you in a minute. I want a kiss. I want a kiss. I want a kiss. Kiss. Please. Please. Thank you. Right, one more. This is it now. Last one. Wait. Wait. You're so lethal with those. That's it, they're gone. It's gone. I need to get back to the chat now because they're waiting. Is it good? Is it nice? Is it nice? Huh? Was it nice? Are you good now? Can I get back to the chat? Hmm? Can I? Can I? Turn away from me when I'm kissing you. Cheeky, 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 cheeky. And she's gone. My hand's all sore now. I don't think you can see that because I haven't got it to focus on my hand, but I've got 2 claws. She's so nice to me. Anywho, there's Cindy, Lulu's treasure trove. Welcome in, Cindy. She says, hi, Ladybird. Loves, hugs. I saw your wonderful cat granny squares you just got in the mail. They are absolutely amazingly beautiful and fun too. It was so fun seeing you open them. They are brill, aren't they? Miss Frenchie, she got them whipped out real quick. She's like, quick, take it. Take it. So yeah, you guys have got a lot to live up to because, you know, I need some more squares. I can't just have 4 squares. I need squares from as many of you as you're willing to make. Like, really? If you're willing to make 1, brill. If you're willing to make more than 1, no more than 4, please. But they need to be 7 inches squared. Doesn't have to be granny. It can be like as if you're making up a dishcloth. As long as it's 7-inch square, it doesn't matter what stitch it is, whether it's 3D, whether it's flat, whether it's 2-sided, 1-sided. All I'm asking is that you do it in DK or Aran weight. And when I get it here, eventually, I'm going to put them all together, mix them up a little bit, you know, just like that. And then crochet them together with a cream. That's going to be the border and the joining colour. So if you're willing to make 1 or 2, please. I want to make a subscriber blanket. Scrolling down, there's Sherry. Hello, Miss Sherry Knowles, who hasn't emailed me yet. Sherry says, hello, Lisa.LadybirD, with a red heart and a red heart, and Zahra is slacking. Oh, Zahra, you're slacking. And the ads aren't, because the ads are coming in. And Sherry also says hello to all the chatters. So please, chatters, say hello back to Miss Sherry Knowles. Sherry, please, please, please be careful. No more than 3 emojis per message, please. Because I get told off by YouTube. Lucy says, I can't ride a bicycle either. Oh my gosh. Why? What stopped you? Oh, wow. Need to learn to ride a bike. Well, no, you don't need to, but it'll be nice to learn to ride a bike. Adverts coming in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ads inserted. Scrolling down. So the question of the live again is, what is something you've always wanted to learn that is not yarn related? Please, please, please start your message with a QotL, question of the live, so that I know that is what you're answering and I don't get all confoozled, because my brain is foozled enough. Yeah. Scrolling down. There's Mara. Miss Mara. Welcome in, Miss Mara. That's Mindfully Crocheted. She says, hi, Lisa and all. Welcome in, welcome in. Again, Miss Mara, Mindfully Crocheted, has said hello to all of you. So please, all of you, say hello to Miss Mara. And I haven't seen anybody say hello to the other people that I asked you to say hello to yet, but maybe we're getting there. I don't know. Maybe. I hope. Sherry says, I can't ride a bike anymore. Bad knees. But you know how to. These ladies have never learned how to. But now I think the only problem with me and a bike is, 1, I sit on a bike and the tyre goes flat. 2, if I do actually manage to get on the bike, the saddle gets lost up my butt and it hurts a lot because I'm fat. It's what happens. It's not fun. Sorry. Only 2 to go. Miss Snaily says her answer to the question of the live. Since visiting Spain last year, I've wanted to learn Spanish. You need to get in the boat with Amarina. Started with Duolingo, good girl, and learnt the basics, but stopped and couldn't get back into it. That's what happened to me with the German thing. After the nonsense about the bear and the bananas, it was like, oh, I just need to take a break from this, because I was spending so much time trying to compete with other people. And then I just, break. And then when I came back to it, and it doesn't take very long to take a break. You know, I thought I got back into it tried to get back into it fairly quickly. But clearly my brain was just like, release. Gone. So, yeah. Scrolling down, Zahra has said another answer to the question of the live. But I've missed it because I've just jumped, so bear with me. Oh, there it is. Miss Zahra would like to learn swimming. I am too shy to wear swimwear to be able to learn swimming. Why do you have to have swimwear to learn to swim? If you were to wear a pair of leggings or a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, a light t-shirt or a tank top, if you can get away with it, why can't you go swimming in that? No, nobody makes rules up as to what you can wear to go swimming. Some places do have a dress code, but I went somewhere today where there were 2 kids. They weren't in swimwear. They were in beachwear, sort of, but they weren't in swimwear, but they were in the pool. Swimming? Yeah, I was thrown into that after the ferry disaster. My parents made sure to get me to swimming lessons. Now, I'm not the best swimmer ever, and now that my shoulders are messed up, I'm not good at it at all anymore. But I used to be okay. I used to be able to do what I needed to do. I used to love sitting on the bottom of the pool and just watching bubbles come out my nose. Now, yeah, well, if I can get a width done, like without stopping, I think that's progress for me right now. Miss Doris says, I'm hoping to get to my mails in a day or two, maybe even tonight. Well, I hope you do. There you go. Zahra is saying hello to Mara. Sherry says, I would have loved to learn to play the piano. Ooh, piano. And make everyone go, oh, can you play such and such a song? No, I've only learnt Charlotte Is My Darling. Oh. I had a best friend that played piano, and I went to all of her recitals when I was a friend of hers, and I would just sit there. Loved it. Loved it. Yes. What? What? Are you coming over or not? Because I can't stay like that. I've got to get back to the chat. You're going to do it when I look away, aren't you? No. Do you know what you want to do? What are you doing? Okay. You good? Little weirdo. Anywho, Lucy says, I do have a tricycle, but it needs new tyres. Well, that's an easy enough thing to solve. It's just having the willpower to do it. And then it's not just sitting there doing nothing. It has a purpose in life, and you have a purpose to learn. No good sitting there catching dust and dirt. It needs progress. Miss Cindy, thank you very much for the blue love. Help me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Thank you, Cindy. Good evening, Miss Ninja. Welcome in, Miss Ninja. That's Amigurumi Ninja. She says, hello. Kiss. Welcome in, Ninja. I dared to rattle the tea wrapper. Sherry says, if I was thin, I would have 10 times more clothing. Exactly. You'd have more choices. You've got space and you can fill it. It's great. Well, it would be great, yeah. What? Look at her. Ninja is saying, welcome in to everyone. So everyone, please welcome in Amigurumi Ninja. Ooh. Where are you going? Are you jumping or are you staying? You're staying, right? Okay, thank you. Sherry says, if I had a size 6 foot, I would need a room just for my shoes. I used to have a room just for my shoes and trainers. Now, yes, they're in the cloakroom, and I buy shoes and I'm like, oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, they're lovely. And then I realise how much I weigh. And then I'm like, I will never wear them because as soon as I do, the heel is gone. As soon as I do, they're going to split open. As soon as I do, I'm going to be covered from head to foot, whether the shoe's covering my head and foot, but I'm going to be covered head to foot in blisters. Yeah, I have a nice couple of pairs of shoes that I know I'll never get to wear because it's too big. Cindy says, I have been a member for 7 months and 28 days. So still a couple of days before I get the membership thingy. The next one for you is 12 months. It's 3, 6, 12, 18 at the moment. 3, 6, 12, 18. Yeah. 3, 6, 12, 18 for the membership packs. I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing for 24 months because I know there's quite a few people that are sitting there going, hello. Yeah, I know. I'm slacking. I know. Zahra has called up a joke and it says, I was wondering why the frisbee was getting bigger than it hit me. Yes. Okay. Lucy says Queen Beany does whatever she wants to. Exactly. And right now she's boiling my leg like it isn't hot enough. And Marina says, Lisa, I understand about being a big girl. Big clothes take up space. Yes, they do. Ferry says Kitty's gone until the crinkle of a bag or the opening of a can, and then bam, they're there. Yeah. And you know what? Weirdly, I have never, ever fed her out of a can. I've never bought food in a can for her, ever. And yet she can be absolutely nowhere. I'm going to get a can of soup for myself, or beans for the chili con carne, or I don't know any other tins that I would have, or tomatoes to make a bolognese. And just as I stick the opener on the thingy and turn it the first couple of turns, she's there trying to climb up the cupboards to find out what's in the tin. I've never understood it. Never. Purp says her answer to the question of the live is, I've always wanted to learn when to keep my mouth shut and not argue. Nah, it's not a skill I want. I'm happy to argue. I'm good with that. I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'm all good. You keep that skill to yourself. Miss Cindy says, I love the colourful wheel. Well, I try to make it a little bit diverse every now and again. Even sometimes there tends to be more P on there than, not P as in urine. It tends to be more of the P colour on there than any other. Every now and again, I'm trying to be fully inclusive, Squatting down. Purp has done the weather for Doncaster. Conditions are mostly cloudy with a temperature of 63 Fahrenheit or 17 centigrade. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour or 10 kilometers an hour. And the current humidity is 74%. How accurate is it, Miss Purp? Doris says her answer to the question of the live is skydiving and scuba diving are on my list. Of course, not on the same day. Why not? You could skydive, come straight into the ocean and scuba. Ta-da! I think she's missing a trick, don't you? You look like a loaf of bread. I so wish I had my mic today because she is purring so loudly. You've been fighting? Oh, you're boiling my leg. Something chronic, missus. Yarn Works by Lydia. Welcome in, Miss Lydia. She says, hi, Lisa. Hello, Miss Lydia. Welcome in. Fairy. Oh, thanks, Miss Fairy. And she made it blue. It's blue. Thank you. I ain't going to say no to no blues. Unless it's a blue S word, I think that's probably the only thing that I wouldn't want to go anywhere near. But I'm quite happy with that one. Can you hear that? Car alarm at the pub. Scrolling down. There we go. Zahra says, kiss, kiss to Beanses. Kiss, kiss. The kiss, kiss. And the Zahras. I can't get me gob down there. So that'll have to do. Oh, turn your blooming car off. She's making me so hot. Paula says, my dog Loki is sleeping. He's taking his nap. Taking his nap? Can I take a nap? I need a nap. I don't know if I'd want to take a nap with a dog because I might get slobbered on, but oh my gosh, that thing's still going off. Doris says, watch your fingers, Lisa. That must have been when I was doing the treat for Beany. Wow, I am far behind. Mara says her answer to the question of the live is learning languages has been on my goal sheet for decades. Francais, Spanito, Portuguese, and Italiano, as well as sign language are on the list. Which form of sign language? Oh, I suppose for you it'd be American Sign Language, wouldn't it? Duh. ASL. And there is the slug, or the naked snail, or Demetra. Welcome in, Slug. She says hi to everyone, so everyone please say hello to the naked snail because she said hello to you. It's only polite to say hello back. Lucy says her answer to the question of the live. I'd like to learn to play the guitar, but I'm lazy. So until I get off my fat bum and do something about it, it's just a dream. Just like the tricycle that's sitting there with no wheels, feeling lonely and unfulfilled. You could learn to play the guitar while riding the tricycle. Now that'd be a skill. Scrolling down, Frenchie is blushing. And she says, mine weren't granny. I know, and I'm so chuffed. I know full well that there's going to be some granny squares that come in. That's perfectly fine. You know, as long as the entire blanket isn't granny squares, you know, we can live with it. We're good. Cindy says, I have some made. I cannot wait to send them. Hope you love them. But now I feel bad since the cat ones were amazingly wonderful. They are blue colorways, though. Why would you have done blue? I wonder. Demetra is waving. Doris and Snaily is saying hi to Mara. Marie says, this works. Literally kicked out 29 times. Hi, everyone. Hugs. Please hug Marie back because she gave you a hug. She was being nice. Forgive me not chatting, but we'll be here listening. Miss Marie is struggling to chat in the chat because it keeps kicking her out every time she does. It's not me. For once, it's not me. For once. There's a lot of things my fault, but not this one. Nancy says, between my thighs and my belly, I don't have enough space to pedal all the way around. Pardon? What? What? I'm so lost with what that conversation is there. Might have to go back to that one. What? Right, now I've just jumped again. Cindy says, it has been so much fun and so happy to be here today with you all. I have to go for now. But I had 2 hours sleep all night and need to rest for now. Good luck to you. Hope your body appreciates it. And I hope you do get your rest. Sherry says, Lisa, I did email you. I just gave you a Gmail address. I will forward to your... What? Lisa, I did email you. I just gave you a Gmail address. I will forward to your true email now. Okay, you've lost me completely. But no, I haven't had an email. But if you put one through now, I've got one now. I've got an email from Miss Sherry. So I will get back to that after the live. And I've also got one from Kim G. She may well be in shortly, if she's not in already, because I don't know, because I'm not down there yet. Paula says her answer to the question of the live is, I would like to learn how to knit. That's yarny. That's yarny. It's got to be a skill that isn't yarny. See, we're being diversifying away from the yarniness. Ow! Oh, you bugger. Oh. Hate being used as a springboard. Welcome in, and not so nutty. You good? Miss Dawn says hi to everyone. Please, everyone say hello to Dawn because she's saying hi to everyone. She's being polite. Welcome in, Dawn. Mara says, bye, Lisa and all. Have a great day and weekend. Thank you, Miss Mara. I know you've long gone, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Doris is spying on Beany. Scroll it down. Question of live. Yes, so the question of live is, what is something you've always wanted to learn, not yarn related? Please start your answer with QotL, which means question of the live, and then I don't get confused what on earth you're talking about because it's really easily done. Rebecca! Welcome in, Miss Rebecca. Rebecca Macaulay. She says, hey, Lisa.Ladybird with the blue heart and the wavies. And she is also saying hello to everyone. So please, everyone say hello to Miss Rebecca. Angela, you got gifted membership, my dear, from Mr. Joe, Garden State Gardener. So Angela, please could you send me an email or a message, you know, on the thing, you know, that we were talking on? If you can send me a message somehow with your address, your favourite colour, your birthday, and your favourite hook size, please, because you're a member currently. And I need to send you a little something. Please, please. Angela Wright says, hi, Lisa and Beany and everyone in the chat. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine today, drinking water and working on my knitting top with babies. She's back to knitting again. Demetra says, my cat will smell a can of tuna from afar away. Oh, it doesn't even have to be anything that she likes, like a tin of kidney beans. It doesn't matter. It's just the sound of the tin. She's there immediately. It's very weird. I've just jumped, so bear with me while I go back up a little bit. Down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit. Oh, Nancy with the belly. She meant about riding a bike. Okay. That's not where my brain was. I don't know where my brain was, let's face it. Zahra. You don't need to. Welcome in, Tina. Camper 14. Welcome in. She says, hi, Lisa, and everyone with wavies. Hello, Miss Tina. Hello. Zahra, let me send you a message very quickly. And then we go down to Saf Stitched. Welcome in, Saf. She says, hey, Lisa, with the babies. Oh, we need a break in the chat, please. Because we'll do the linky doodabs. Saf says, hey, everyone. Everyone, please say hello to Saf. None of you have said hello to the people that have said hello to you. She says, stopping in for just a wee bit before I got to go. Where are you going? Can we come? Can we? Little Treasures by Nancy. Hey, Miss Nancy. She says, hello, everyone, with a red heart. Saf says, my cats run to the kitchen just from me opening the fridge. Well, thank goodness I don't have that one. Otherwise, she'd be permanently glued to my backside, I think. Fairy says, what have you been working on, Ladybird? As in crochet-wise? When let me get people to do their linky doodabs, and then I will show you. I'm ready to throw it in the bin. Rebecca says, hi everyone in chat. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just making granny squares. Are you making them for my subscriber blanket? It's me being cheeky. And Paula also says hello to everyone in the room. Zahra, you didn't follow through with the telling everyone to shut up. Everyone needs to be quiet just for a bit, please. We're just about to do the linky doodab drops. So any chats that will now come in will be deleted. I can see them, but nobody else can. So please, no more chatting for the moment. We're going to give some time and some credit to some creators, and then we'll get back to the chat again. So Zahra, please be on the ball. And if you are a creator, which means that you do at least one video a month, at least one video a month, and you would like people to come over to your channel to come and have a look, please put an emoji of a kiss. I don't know. A kiss. Please put an emoji of a kiss. Right, what have I been working on? Okay, so my pattern, which I'm sure now I'm showing it to everyone. Everyone's going to try and make one. So that'll just bugger my pattern up. But still, I have been making a pocketed baby bib. And the really bad thing with this is I've come to the second one and I have no idea how to put the pocket on because I know I didn't sew it on. It was crocheted on, but I don't know how I crocheted it on. I even know the stitches and where the stitches are on the actual pocket, but I have no idea how I attached it to the bib, like how I crocheted it on the bib. I am just completely and utterly clueless. So I've tried doing it on this one 4 or 5 times, and each time I've had to rip it all out, and I'm ready to put it in the bin. I am done. I'm so angry with it. So angry. Okay, so I've only got 2 people that want their things dropped, their linky doodabs dropped. Is that it? Just 2 people? Either way, if you do want your... Oh, yeah. It starts with the border. You go all the way round and you meet back, and from that point you start doing that. But I don't know how, because it doesn't work. The people who want their links dropped, can you please start typing out an advert? Sell your channel. Don't press enter. Don't press send. Don't press go. Do not collect £200. But start typing out an advert. Let us know what is on your channel. What do you do? Do you stroke cats? Do you chase squirrels? Do you go rollerblading around New York City? Tell us what you do. Sell your channel as best you can. And then in a moment, I am going to ask you to drop your advert. And if it doesn't show for me, Zahra is going to paste it for me, I hope. And I will do your link drop for you. So this is the last call. If you are a creator and you would like your channel link dropping, please put a kissy emoji in the chat. She's going to start snoring soon, I can just tell. That one, that's done. Jolly good. And I've got no stitch markers to show today. Absolutely none. I did do another mosaic square though. I'll show you that when we've done the linky doodab drops. Okay, so we have Saf. Saf, can you please drop your link? Not your link, your advert. Miss Saf stitched. Zahra, if you see that she's dropped her advert but I'm not saying anything, please copy and paste it and send it. And if you don't see anything after a little while, then, you know. Okay. Thank you, Zahra. So Saf says, hey, everyone. My channel, Saf Stitched, is about sharing my crochet or sometimes knit makes. And here is Miss Saf's link. Thank you very much, Zahra. If you can delete your message, please. Oh, hang on. Who's that? Who's that one from? I don't know if that's Frenchie or Saf now. That just makes me think that's Frenchie that's done that, but you haven't given a name. I'm going to go with that's got to be Saf then. All Saf. Right, okay. So let me get rid of my message and we'll do that again. So bear with me a second. I apologise, Saf. I had no idea it was all you. So let's do that again. One of them and a pasty doodab. And Zahra, as I read out the message, please delete your bit from it. So Saf Stitch says, hey everyone, my channel is about sharing my crochet or sometimes knit makes. kitty life, and random stuff like jokes or funny videos and fun YouTube channels that are non-yarny related. And there, again, is Miss Saf's link. Thank you very much, Saf. And thank you very much, Miss Zahra. Next, we have Miss Frenchie. Nancy, please drop your advert. Go away. Waiting on an advert from Frenchie. Zahra, anything? Oh, there she is. There she is. Thank you, Frenchie. Okay, so Nancy says, Frenchie's Fibre Files, crochet square maker extraordinaire. You show off. I show my makes, unboxings and acquisitions, and will soon have mini giveaways. And there is Miss Frenchie's link, Miss Nancy. Okay, open the chat then, because nobody else wanted their link dropped. Thank you very much to Saf, to Nancy, and to Miss Zahra. Thank you very much for doing the links and the adverts. And to everybody in the chat, thank you very much for being quiet while we gave them a little bit of time to sell themselves. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, next announcement. I have put it on my community tab. I announced it last week. I've also announced it in a couple of videos. This year's Secret Santa and card exchange is up and running. If you would like to take part in the Secret Santa, please send me an email. It's always down there and it's always on my about page. Miss.Lladybird@googlemail.com with Secret Santa in the subject line. In the main body of your email, I need as much information from you as possible. Just think, whoever is getting your details, if you just give an address, that person's going to go, well, what's their favourite colour? Are they allergic to anything? What do they like to do? So put that in your email. Whether you think I have your address or not, doesn't matter. Please, please, please put your address, your favourite colour, any hobbies, anything you're allergic to, anything you can think of that might be beneficial to somebody who has no clue who you are. Put it in and send it to me. And I will reply and let you know that you're in for the Secret Santa. And then on September the 1st, the date when my Christmas Advent boxes go on sale, I'll be starting to do however many videos it takes and slowly dishing them out to each of you with me pulling a name out of the silver bucket and showing you who you're sending to. And they are not going to know who is sending to who. You can put your name on the gift, but that is down to you. And really the requirements are minimum, you've got to sort it out for your own currency, but minimum a £10, 10 British pounds spend. If you spend more than that, that's on you, but a minimum, and that does not include postage. You have to be willing to send internationally, regardless. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. And if you do not send after you've signed up and you haven't told me, I'm really sorry, I can't do it, in plenty of time, or you leave it to the very last minute, I will name and shame you. Take a look on my community tab. I did it a few years ago, and that's why I swore I'd never do it again. here I am again, glutton for punishment, but I will call you out because I think greedy gits are greedy gits and they can all sod off. And also there is the Christmas card exchange. If you would like to do the Christmas card exchange in a separate email, in the subject line, cards or Christmas cards, whichever. And in the main body, again, your address, please. And also how many people you would like to send a card to. Again, it's international, so please bear that in mind. But a card, it's flat. It's probably one of the cheapest things you're going to be able to send. So let me know how many and your address. I'll get back to you and say, okay, sorted. And then at the end of September, I will be giving you your names for the Christmas cards. I think I'm done. Oh, maybe, possibly. Does she ever shut up? Nope. Mr. Chris, YTFP Chris. Welcome in, Mr. Chris. He says, hi, Lisa.Ladybird. Beany Cat. And Roger, who is sat, well, stood over there. Roger. And he's the only one that ever bothers saying hello to her. Everybody else is ignorant. Welcome in, Chris. Safi's saying, thank you. Welcome in, Miss Karen, with her rolling eyes. Karen Y says, hello, everyone. Please say hello to Karen because Karen has said hello to you. Yeah, you. Everyone. She's being nice. She says, sorry, so late today. Important things. Real life is real life, girl. Doris is doing the all skate. Thank you. The question of the live is, what is something you've always wanted to learn that is non-yarny related? Please start your answer with a QotL, which means the question of the live. And then that way I know what you're talking about. Or at least I hope I know what you're going to be talking about. Possibly. Maybe. We'll find out. Scrolly down. Saf says, if only there was a reliable outgoing mail service from the Bahamas, I would totally love to participate in these kinds of things. Sigh. Oh, well. Why isn't it reliable? Do you never go into a different state? You could kind of go into a different state and post everything. I'm just trying to find workarounds. I don't know. I know nothing. I'm not lived. Scrolling up because I've jumped. There we go. Fairy says, what is your advent calendar event? Okay, so the advent calendar. I've never done one before. I'm doing one this year. I will have going on sale on the 1st of September. Crochet Beginners Advent Calendar. 24 days of gifts in the box. Each day might have one gift or a couple of gifts in. There are yarn samples in there, but it's a beginner crocheters advent box. Everything is numbered so that, you know, like 1st of December, you can go and grab number 1 and rip it open. Taking you all the way to the 20. Am I taking it to the 25th? Something in my mind says, no, Lisa, it's not the 20. It's not 24 gifts. It's 25. I still haven't made a box up yet. I know how much it weighs. I'm not quite sure if there's 24 or 25 now, but I'm going to say 24 for definite. 24 packages to open. And every box has the same items in, but as an example, if Trudy has this box and she opens it and inside is a yellow ball, Ramden might open his box and his ball will be red with stars on it. So you have the same items, but there are different designs here and there. A couple of the designs are the same, but everyone gets random designs. And yeah, they go on sale on the 1st of September. There is no pre-ordering. The members do not get a heads up or a, you know, a thing that kind of allows them to buy before anyone else. It's just a case of they go on sale on the 1st of September. And as soon as I say that they're up for sale, the first 10 people that pay, not that say they want it, the first 10 people that pay, they get a box and it will be sent out end of September. So that's that. There you go. Ta-da! Thank you for asking, Fairy. Got me to advertise again. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm scrolling up. Terrie, welcome in, Terrie. Terrie Faria. Still haven't got it right, have I? Welcome in, Terrie. She says hi to all. Please say hello to Terrie. Terrie's saying hello to everybody. Everybody. Be nice. Say hello back. Ninj says, I'm still here. Are you? You sure? Scrolling down. Zahra says no stitch markers today. No stitch markers today. I kind of messed up last week because there's been a lot happening this week. A lot happening. And I didn't get to put the stitch markers up last week onto Etsy. And 2 days ago, I sent those stitch markers to their new owner without taking photos. And I can't remember what they look like properly. Yeah. Go back and look at the video. I know. I'll get there, but I've got to make them first. So as I've got a Etsy order that came in today, I'll probably be making stitch markers tomorrow. And I know I've got to make Sherry's as well, because Sherry's going to get her mitts on some hanky markers. So I'm definitely making stitch markers tomorrow. So I'll probably remake them and really, really try hard to get them onto Etsy this weekend. So there's no new ones this week. I'm sorry. No glitz. No glam. I'm sorry. Fairy says, oh, that would be perfect for me. Okay, I'll have to save the money. Oh, the advent calendar. I think there's 3 people that are in this chat right now that have been saving. And I think it was it you, Zahra, that said about I'm going to just keep on refreshing your community tab until it goes on sale? I'll look straight after midnight and keep looking. Might have been Zahra. But there's definitely 3 people in chat. It doesn't mean that they'll be able to when it happens, but there's definitely 3 in the chat right now. And I know there's one off in the sidelines that's waiting. But I'm not going to give anybody a heads up or a benefit or a forewarning or anything. It will literally be a video that goes up at exactly the same time as a community post that says the boxes are for sale. This is what it looks like on the outside. I'm not decorating the outside with anything Christmassy because I don't want it to be literally ripped open for Christmas presents or anything. And it's open to everyone around the world. But there's only 10. So when they're gone, they're gone. Sav says, sent a letter once and took over a month, and packages easily get lost. Just don't want to run the risk. Oh, where is it? There it is. DHL and the like cost $60 just for a £1 weight. If I happen to know someone traveling to the States, I can send it with them to put in the US postal system. That is just to the US. So how long would it get somewhere further than the US? That's pretty bad, Saf. I mean, thank goodness we can't blame you for it, but that's pretty bad. Are you guys looking like South Africa or what? Doris says, I have an alarm set and got my birthday money as well. See, Doris is waiting for that box as well. She's also waiting for dinosaurs. I've got dinosaurs sat on the bookcase for her. Miss Saf says, I get mail from the US by using a mail forwarder that is in the US. Otherwise, it takes months and packages don't arrive, which has happened, which is also why we have to let you know when we send you a package. Do you remember? Do you remember? Can you believe that I remember that? The most stupidest things actually stick in my head. Anything important? Nope. Gone. Terrie says it rhymes with Maria. Okay, Faria. Terrie Faria. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really hope it sticks. I really, really hope it sticks. Thank you. Scrolling down. Terrie says hello to you. Terrie says hello. What's wrong? What's wrong, my little cherub? Are you in a mood? Yeah. Okay. Scrolling down. Doris says, it's okay, Lisa. Stuff happens and we understand. Oh, is that about the stitch marker thingy? I've made so many stitch markers since the podiversary that right now I want to throw the entire lot in the bin. I'm done. I'm finished. I've had enough. But at the same time, I'm like, Lisa, it's actually giving you a little bit of money. It's helpful, you know. Keep it going. Just take a break for a bit. And I haven't had any choice but to take a break for a bit. So, yeah. But tomorrow I've got to make Sherry's hanky markers, and I've got to make the order that's just come through from Etsy. Don't recognise the name at all, but I'm guessing they're a channel or something because they've gotten multiples of some of them, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm going to be making tomorrow for sure. Nightbot Zahra Doris Saf says, I saw a pair of Asian fan stitch markers you have, Lisa, that I hope to get sometime to use as earrings. Saf, when they're gone, they're gone. It is too late, and I'm not getting them again. I really, really, really like those fan ones. I know which ones you're talking about. The teal fans. I like them because they're dingly dangly. It's not treats. Open a box and we've got a Beany's nose stuck in it. Have I put them in a bag or are they loose? They're going to be loose, aren't they? You just know it. Oh, you bugger. Hang on. There's one. Found one. And I'm guessing this must be the one that Saf is on about. Oh, that's not going to focus, is it? Nope. Hang on. Let's do the old camera trick then. Hang on. And then we do that. And then we do that. There we go. And these are what Saf is on about, I think. Very, very light as well. I think that's what she meant. Kim, I got your email. I'm very glad it arrived. Thank you very, very much for letting me know. Thank you. Kim G says, hello, Lisa, Beany and friends. Well, Beany is here now. But you can't even see the top of her head because she's just keeping out the way. But welcome in, Miss Kim. Saf says, seriously? Okay, and then I jumped. So bear with me, I don't know what she was serious about. Seriously? They did load shedding till just 2 years ago. And even now, power goes out for over an hour sometimes during the summer because they can't handle the load. You are like South Africa. Flipping heck. Wow. Angela says, Lisa, I just sent you my email. I got it. Perfect. Thank you, Miss Angela. Thank you. Sorted. She did that very quick. That girl's efficient. Scrolling down, Fairy says, you just gave me an idea. I think I want to crochet a tree and collect stitch markers. Do you know, I think it was 2 years ago. It was either the first year that I was here or the second year. Somebody made with what fairly strong wire a Christmas tree, crocheted all around the wire and hung stitch markers like ornaments on it, but then hung so many stitch markers on it, even the strong wire couldn't hold it up. But it did look really pretty while there were a few on there. It's a nice idea. Saf says, yep, no one can send me a surprise package because I have to have some correspondence to show them what's in the package and the value for charging duty. Otherwise, I can't get the package without that info. It's all poop. Yes, those are the ones. Yep, I thought so. Fairy says, oh, I want one. What are we wanting? We're all wanting something, let's face it. Lucy says, pretty. Doris says, those are really pretty. I love them. I like the dingle dangle ones. It's like it seems really stupid, but there's the simplest one that I've got, I think. The simplest one that I've got is one of my cats. Stay. I'm not going to do the thingy again. But it's such a tiny little stitch marker. And it's just got 2 little bits. But because it dingle dangle jingle jangles, I love it. I love moving parts. Well, depends what the moving parts are attached to, I guess. But I like dingle dangles and jingle jangles, and Chris, get your mind out of the gutter. We have ads incoming. Lucy has got to go. Have a great weekend, all, she says. Take care, Miss Lucy, and thank you for popping in. We're going to be here for around another half an hour, maybe just under, maybe. Saf says, yep, I can totally relate to Ingrid's situation sometimes. I bet. Ads in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why do you have to sit on the only piece of paper in here? Hey? My little weirdo. Riggles! There she is! Hello, Miss Riggles. Riggles says, hi, late to the party. Had to babysit the kids. I bet you enjoyed it though, huh? I bet you're knackered, but I bet you enjoyed it. Welcome in, Miss Riggles. Barbara Rigglebaker is in the house. Angela says it took 5 times. 5 times? But you did it, and I'm grateful. And you just have to let me know when you get the item. I should be posting it on Monday for you. So, yeah. Thank you. For Rudy, you're in the afternoon, 1:27 in the afternoon. So I'm guessing you're in America, Rudy. Be Creative Crafts. There's Miss Pam. Hello, Miss Pam. She says, how do you do? I've been lurking. She's been a lurking gherkin. She says, now to get up off my hiney and attempt to get something done. Oh, really? It's overrated, I'll tell you. Or maybe I'll stay where I am and finish the last square for a project. Decisions. Well, you know, I'm only going to be here for another 28 minutes. I mean, what's 28 minutes? Nothing really. And thank you so much for the distractions. I really, really didn't feel like chatting or anything this morning, and I was amazed at the fact that you went on for as long as you did. But I was so grateful. So thank you very much, Miss Pam. The question of the live, thank you very much, Miss Zahra, is what is something you've always wanted to learn, non-yarny related? Start your answer with a QotL, which means question of the live, and then let us know what you would really, really like to learn. Never had a chance, or something that you didn't want to before, but now you're like, oh, I wish I'd done that. Let us know. Fairy says, oh, the fan stitch markers. I can't wait to start buying stuff. You going buying stuff? What you buying? Scrolling down. That's a good point, actually. If anybody does want to have a nosy on my Etsy shop, it's always linked down below in the description. I should be making earrings this weekend as well. I'm never going to advertise the earrings on here as in like show you, but if you're a fan of dangle and if you're a fan of dragonflies, I'm hoping you'll like them. I've never made earrings before. I mean, I make the stitch markers and we wear them as earrings, but I've never specifically made earrings before. But I'm quite looking forward to making these. So we'll see how they go. But yeah, the Etsy is always linked down in the description. There are 2 lines of blue hearts, and in between the 2 lines of blue hearts is my Etsy shop. Over 100 items in stock, from stitch markers to crystals, earrings to key rings to pin badges. And right now, 2 mystery boxes on there. 2 mystery boxes of yarn, which are just under 2 kilos each. Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Zahra's called up another joke. I asked surgeon if I could administer my own anaesthetic. They said, go ahead and knock yourself out. I actually like that one. That's good. I like that one. I'm going to quickly copy and paste that one. I like that one. That's my kind of humour. I like it. I don't know who I'm going to send it to right at this precise moment, but I'm going to be sending it after the live. I like it because I'm weird like that. Scrolling down, we have people saying take care to Miss Lucy. Nancy says, I like the bubbles with the shaky stuff. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, Nancy, there's ones with glitter in, there's one with fruity bits, there's one with rocks, there's ones with stars, there's ones with mini gems. If you had the I love this color, then you've got heart-shaped ones with your favorite color inside them. There's loads of them. I think I've got more of them than I have any other stitch marker because I like them too. I don't get to keep them, but I like them too. Scrolling down, Miss Kim says her answer to the question of the live is, I have always wanted to learn how to make pottery on a wheel. That would be awesome. Oh, I mean, it's blooming expensive to do, but there was a time, there's been a few times, let's face it, there's been a few times where I've thought, okay, you'd need some strength to throw the clay on the wheel properly. But just to kind of literally form with your own hands, create, glaze, fire, and hope it works. And it, like, you never know if it's ever going to come out right or not. It's not necessarily going to come out the way you expected it. It's not necessarily going to come out in one piece. And it's just such a, it's a mystery kind of thing. What, are you farting on that piece of paper or what? What's wrong? You've got 20 minutes. I'm getting stared at. Riggles, her answer to the question of the live. She would like to play her own lap harp. Yes, I'm tired. Lap harp? You have a lap harp? But you can't play it? Or you've just wanted to be able to play one? I'm guessing she's got one. She just hasn't had a chance to learn. Harp. Years and years and years and years and years and years ago, I fancied turning my hand to harp. And then I was just, I'm too chunky and it just wouldn't be right. You really need to be flowy and elegant, and I'm not flowy and elegant at all. Leave it to the professionals. I love listening to it. I think it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, but it's not for me to play. I'll leave it to the professionals. Ninja says, I got a callback appointment from my MRI. Ooh, okay. Doris says, is there any specific fibre you prefer for the squares, Lisa? Nope. As long as it's done in Aran or DK, it can be made with whatever you like, as long as I can crochet the squares together. We're all good. I think that somebody mentioned the other day that they may be doing one in raffia, because I said I like sound and I like texture. Somebody said about making one in raffia. Why not? I mean, raffia, I'll be honest now, thinking about it, with raffia, the bad thing is, I can't necessarily put it in the wash, can I, if it's made of raffia? Because it will disintegrate. And now I can't remember who said they were going to do it in raffia. Angela says, I will as soon as I get it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharon says, sorry, Lisa, I'm going to curl up on the bed. Oh, do it for me too, please. I don't know if I can manage a curl. As I'm not feeling great. We'll keep you playing, though. We'll try to remember to email you tomorrow, as I will do the Secret Santa. Kiss, kiss. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Curl up well and hope it eases you. But do a little bit of curling for me too, please. Can you pipe down with the purring, please? Like if I bring that down a little bit and then do that, you can see that I'm going to get stared at. Scrolling down. Fairy says, I have one hook and one ball of yarn so far and have been saving a little bit of money to start buying other supplies for the crochet. Well, I'm hoping that hook is the right size for the yarn, because I'm guessing I know you've been asking a lot of questions about it, and I'm guessing you looked at the label on the yarn and it said you need this size hook, and that's what you got, I'm guessing. So the first thing that you can start doing is doing a chain, and then from the chain, what are you doing on camera, Mrs.? From the chain, you can go from there. At least you can start practicing, which is good. Rebecca says, I would love to learn how to play the guitar. Another one with the guitar. I love music. Would you want to learn acoustic, bass, electric, or if there's, I don't think there is another one, but there might be, or there's something else? Sherry says something to Kim about pottery, and then I jumped. There we go. Riggles says, I have one. Been a long time since I read music. See, I can read music. I can't play it. I'm getting sick of these stares. It's very, very off-putting. I can read music. I just can't play it anymore. I used to play the drums. I used to play the steel drums. I used to play acoustic guitar. I dabbled on the piano, and that was as far as it got. Keyboard, cello. And I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Way back when, in the days of yore. Tina says, I agree with you, Rebecca. I'd love to play guitar, but my fingers don't create the notes very well. Yeah, I had to stop guitar because my hypermobility got way too involved, and my hands just didn't want to do it because they're as if they're very arthritic, so they're not as nimble as they were. Terrie said something, and then my chat jumped again. Wow, it's been so jumpy today. Terrie says to Sherry, does he have a kill? No, we've done that bit. There we go. Terrie says, her answer to the question of the live, work on my car. See, now that would be a nice little skill and a very, very handy one. I only ever learned like the real basics, but when I did have a car, I would be checking the basics constantly because I thought it made me look good. But of course, safety as well. But I used to be really, really with it. But now I don't think I'd be able to know the first flipping thing. I don't even think I'd be able to put water in the windshield. Karen has blown a kiss to your beanses. That's from Karen. Yeah, looked at like, what was that for? Ninja says meow meow. Oh, we did get a reply. Okay. I was waiting for it. Fairy says, it is not, lol. I have a H hook. I don't know what that is, but okay. Hubby bought me a fingering weight. Okay. But I did make a granny square, and I've made a headband cover by tripling up the yarn. There you go. There you go, girl. You know what you're doing. Well done. She's in there. She's in there. Kim says, I'm so jealous. Your son does pottery. I have a mug that I bought at a craft festival that I absolutely love. Pray that it doesn't break ever. Ever. Ninj bought me a mug when she came to visit. And I put it down in the kitchen next to my water jug. And I said, I'm never, ever going to use that. You do realise that? And she said, well, it's all right. You do with it what you want. It is still in exactly the same place that I put it when Ninja visited. It hasn't moved apart from to pick it up, to wipe under it and put it back down again. It just sits on the kitchen worktop because it's so cute. I don't want to break it. Doris says, my daughter loves her ukulele and wants to be on stage someday. If she wants it, she will. Rebecca wants to learn the acoustic and the electric. Oh, greedy. Miss Ninja used to play a clarinet. And Rebecca said something, and then my chat jumped. There we go. Lisa used to jam out on the guitar. Oh man, that's so cool. I think probably it wasn't my favorite instrument. I preferred the steel drums, but every now and again you could use a guitar to serenade. Oh yeah. When a lad sees you playing a guitar and playing a tune that they know. Anyway, la. Scrolling down. Oh, look at that. Look. Fairies in Texas. Look. Riggles used to play trombone. I can imagine you playing quite a few, Riggles. I think you'd be quite the eclectic with instruments. Pamela says, I just sent you a pic because it cracked me up. Oh, work. Oh, you got a fan. Oh, yes. Ow. That's really sweet. Oh, this you cute. Pam's just sent a picture of her cat watching Beany. You sweet. Scrolling down. No, I'm not. I'm scrolling up because I jumped. How long have we got? We've got 13 minutes. Okay. Dear me. Ferry says, it's all because of you, wonderful artist, teaching on your videos. All the credit goes to you all. That's why we do it. I mean, you know, there's so many things, so many times that we repeat tutorials and it's like, oh, for heaven's sake, I want to do one stitch and there's about 50 videos. Whose do I go to? The thing is, yes, it might be the same stitch, but there's quite possibly each of us does it a slightly different way in the sense of teaching. Like, I never, ever thought in a million flipping years that anything that I do would be different to somebody else, or that somebody else would actually understand my way over someone else's. And yet every now and again, a little gem pops up and someone turns around and says, you know, I've tried this stitch so many times and I've never understood it. I've got it now. Thank you. Or I love the way that you explain this because that makes sense to me. Thank you. And you're like, yeah, that's why I do it. Every now and again, when those little snippets come in, it's like a proper pat on the head. It really is. It's nice. Kim G says steel drums would be fun, I think. Oh, it is. It's quite fast paced and you just in your little zone, or several zones really. But yeah, I love the steel drum. I really, really did love the steel drum. Scrolling down. Snailey's off. Daughter wants attention. Ridiculous excuse. Night, Snailey. Have a lovely weekend, my dear. I know you've probably gone by now, but maybe Purp might send it on to you. I hope. Nancy says, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Miss Nancy's disappearing as well. Take care, Miss Nancy. I didn't think she was here. I thought she went before we did the link drops. Scrolling up a little bit because I've just jumped. Fairy says, awesome shirt. It comes from my mom. She's not my real mom, but she's my mom. She's my American mom. She lives in Texas near Ladybird Lake. And with me having the name of Ladybird, it's kind of funky. But she's part of this Jeep group thing. And she sent me a t-shirt as a, you know, you're part of the family, even if you're not here and got a Jeep. So, yeah, it's a little bit of my mum next to me. Welcome back, Miss Purp. Marie says, oops, got booted again. Did Fairy see my comment? She got booted again. Scrolling up. I did, Marie. Good. Miss D. Hello, Miss D. Welcome in. She says hi to all. Please say hello to D. Miss Yummy Elmo. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How are things? Are we having a calm day? Please say we're having a calm day. Zahra says, my shawl made from shawl in a ball. I love shawl in a ball so much. I hate that they're discontinuing it or have discontinued it because I love it. I like roving yarn, but I love shawl in a ball. And it's very much one of those that you either love it or you hate it. I love it. My shawl made from shawl in a ball is complete. Do we get pictures? Do we get pictures for the whippers? 2.5 balls used. Lisa, whip turn to foe. We'll send email tomorrow. There we go. You see? She's thinking ahead to the next cracking the whips video where I show off your whips. And a couple of foes here and there. Marie says, oh my gosh, maybe my comment didn't go through. Fairy, if you get my email from Lisa, I would love to send you a Yanni gift. If you get my email from Lisa. Oh, yeah, in other words, email me. I'll send you Marie's email to contact her. Or the other way around. Email me, Miss Fairy, and I will pass your email to Marie. Because she's got a little something for you. I'd be careful of Marie's gifts, but she's got something for you. Scrolling up. Now, someone just said take care to Nancy, but I can't see Nancy saying, oh, yeah, that Nancy. Okay, yeah, because she went, okay. Fairy says, I am part of a Jeep team up of Southeast Texas. We do a Jeep weekend every year. I bought a crocheted duck for mine. Ah, because it's a Jeep thing to have rubber ducks, but in Texas they melt. I bet they do. I can't remember. It's on the back of the t-shirt. I'm not stripping. I'm just going to turn the t-shirt around. Mangled axle. Yeah, mangled axle. There you go. Mangled axle is the name of this one. There you go. Jeep crew. There you go. Can't believe you're making me do this. It hurts. Zahra says, thank you, Lisa, for the encouragement. Without you, that shawl wouldn't be complete. No. Without you, it wouldn't be complete because you're the one that's creating it. So you've completed it. Now we've got to work out what you're making next for you. And I think you should do that top. I do, you know. I think you should be a triplet with Ingrid and I. Scrolling down. Ninja says, Karen, have you overdosed on tea yet? She got her tea hamper yesterday. She hasn't even told me she's opened it yet. Dee says, no, my only day off this week, and I was called in, and I have a few more days now because I take over my store on Tuesday. Well, make the most of the time, because we all know who have been there, obviously. Starting a store is hectic as hell. You're gonna need so much flipping energy and brain power, and yeah, good luck to you, girl. Good luck to you. And please don't forget, I need your address. Dee, I need your new address, because obviously I've got your old one and I've been sending things to your old address. Clearly, they are not getting to you because you've moved. So I need your new address, please. Scrolling down, Marie says, yes, please, and thank you, Lisa. Oh my gosh, hush you. The crazy gifts are so specifically for you, Lisa. Thanks. Cheers. Miss Bam says, hi there, Lisa, and all the chatty folks. Bear. Oh my gosh. Brenda. I don't know why I said B. I'm so sorry. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. Bear's Crochet Critters. Welcome in, welcome in. And she's saying hello to all the chatty folks. Please say hello to Miss Brenda Bear. Fairy's saying sorry. I don't know why. Wooling around with Miss Joy. Welcome in, Joy. Coming in at the end of the chat. Nice to see you, my dear. Karen says, sorry, Lisa. Yesterday was crazy. I have opened my tea hamper and enjoyed the candy and the biscuits. Thank you again. You're welcome. Brenda says, laughing along with the Jeep bit. Mine has a silly sticker that says, it's a hybrid. It turns gas and oil. It burns gas and oil. Yes. Is a Jeep thing like really big over there? I mean, I've seen my mom's and my sister's Jeeps, and they're like monster trucks. Here, a Jeep is a Jeep. It's just a 4-wheel drive thing. Over there, monster trucks. It's baffling, it really is. Riggles says, back inside, Teddy needed a tinkle. Aww. How is Mr. Teddy doing? Demetria's showing off her gems. That could be taken plenty of different ways, couldn't it? Dee says, I will be staying with the same company. I'm an assistant manager, but moving to acting manager as of Tuesday. To be or not to be the manager. Miss Zahra says, I will go look for the top pattern from your old video. I will try beads. Oh, she might bead it as well. Ooh. Ooh. After the live, of course. Of course. Miss Ninja. Oh my gosh, she's going down the dog route again. She's after a cockapoo. Oh my word. Joy. We have both big and small Jeeps. So you do have whatever. But then again, what's the standard Jeep in America? I'm almost certain probably a standard Jeep is about double the size that we have. I don't know. A standard car for you guys is like a limousine for us. Brenda says, here in my rural area, the Jeep thing is kind of big. I laugh when we drive down to the city and see the pavement princesses. Supped up Jeeps that have never even seen a dirt road. Oh, my mom loves the dirt road stuff. Is what it is, Fairy. I have an email from you. Thank you. Right, we better bugger off because we have somebody here waiting for food. I only said the word. She's gone. She's gone. I only said the word. She's gone. She knows it's coming. What's the point of having a Jeep that never, ever gets dirty? My hubby loved his Jeep. Nothing special, but he went everywhere in the woods with it. Broke his heart. Oh, broke his heart to sell it when our family didn't fit anymore. Compensation. You do a bit, I do a bit. Compromise. Take care, Miss Angela. We have a smaller Jeep. It only seats 6. 2 up front, 2 in the middle, 2. Well, that's bigger than ours because ours only sit 4. Next. We take, wow. You know, our standard Jeeps, it's 4. It's 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and they're uncomfy. Marie says, have a lovely weekend. Sharon says, I just heard the word beads and would love to try that too. There you go. You know, I have a bead tutorial, right? Right? And please, people, don't forget, I need squares. I'd love squares. Secret Santa. Card exchange. Advent calendars. Etsy. Woolly Wednesday. If Karen wants to link Woolly Wednesday before we all disappear, that'd be really nice, please. Thank you very much. Ninja says bye to everyone. Poor hungry beans is, yeah, I'm starving. Thank you, Dee. I've got it. Thank you, thank you. Hugs and love from Miss Riggles to everybody. We have 4-seat Jeeps, says Miss Joy. There we go. We have normality between the two lands. Tina says, just thinking the thing or craft I'd really love to learn is crochet jewellery. That's yarn related. I'm going to try it in the near future. Do it soon. Take care, Miss Nancy. There is the link to the Woolly Wednesday. Not many people have entered. And out of the people that have entered, a really big handful don't actually qualify because they haven't said the word and they haven't given me a place. So there's a lot of opportunity to win right now. Go and have a nosy. 12 balls of wool. 12. A dozen. It's pretty good going, right? Go and have a look. Everybody have a lovely weekend. Take care. And maybe we'll see you again next Friday. Maybe. Thank you. And to everybody who's watching the replay, even if it's on mute. Bye-bye.